And your company 2 days off or 1 day?
Yeah, 2 days now.
So what we were discussing last time,
We made the column and wall.
we made the columns wall. Yeah. I mean, importing that architectural file.
Yeah, DXF file.
Yeah, DXF file. Then we assign the columns and walls. So now we need to assign the frames, and we have to assign the frame we need to give. Then the slab also we need to do, right? So this is the
Yeah.
things which is remaining now. Okay. So for this, we'll go to the model there. From the model exposure, select the display. So you can see where you have that plan views, architectural layers. Make sure it is one story. So we were doing the wall. So I just right click, hide and hide from here. Then I'll be opening the beam. So you can see that beam layers here.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to assign the beam now. So what was our beam? We created 300 by
900, I believe.
200 by 900 something we have selected. So we will go, we'll assign that. Go to the assign.
Yeah.
Then we have to select the frame. Or else you can just assign from here. This way it's already you can assign, or you can just right click from here, add beam object.
Okay.
So we select add beam objects. Then we have to select, just right click. You can see here currently no section property is assigned. See here, currently
Yeah.
it's considering as a beam now, but no section property is assigned. If you want, you can assign the section property from here, right? The 300 by 900, the section property, this is the way you can do it. So I'll select here 300 by 900 now. Then we click OK. Then again here you can, or else you can, what you can do, you have selected, you can select this one, draw beam column 1. This is also you can select it. The quick one, you select that. Once you select here, currently when we define the I just assigned the column, beam. By default it is assigned the steel one. So from here also you can do, you just right click from here and select B 300 by 90. Then you can just simply see here nothing is assigned over there. So you have to select, you can just draw and assign from here. But it's better because already this is draw here. You can just right click from here, the section property, it's better to select it from here.
Okay.
Then click OK, because I already define it. Otherwise no need to define, you can directly take this one and draw. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or else what is happening, if I'm going to do that again, then when we do the analyze, it shows that there will be two things. One is steel and the other one, the intersections will be there.
Okay. Multiple properties.
Yes. So it's better to do the section properties in this way, because I already assigned. If I did not assign, I can select that and I can draw it.
Understood.
Okay, this is one we have done, and we have one more here. Just right click, the section properties, we selected B 300 by 900. Okay, so we have now, again you can click and you can just make sure that, okay, whereas here we have one beam, that's also fine, and here 300 by 900. Okay, so we defined the beam. Then next what we need to define, we select this, just right click, hide and show, and next we need to do the slab, right? So select the slab, right click, you can just click over here, hide and show. Then we have to select the slab from here. You can select the slab, already we created the slab the F300. Then you can just select, yeah, I selected this one, and we are just going to draw from this side. So up to here I select. If you want a little bit outside, you can place it accordingly. Yeah, anyway, slab line is not defined over there, I think. Anyway, I just placed, so you can see that slab is also coming. Then what else we need? So the slab we have given, just right click, you can see the slab, it's 300, F300. Now we need to add opening. Here we have an opening, and here we have opening. So all these openings we need to add over there. So for this, I'll just hide. Then I turned on this openings. So you can see here I have opening, here inside I have opening, here I have opening. So that all I need to change. Yeah. So in this case, you select the opening, then you select here, and you have to select opening. Select the opening, then we have to draw from here. So I'll just select from here to here, it's open. Then again select the openings, and here also I have opening. So that is actually, it's slightly, I need up to here only, it's outside the wall. Yeah, so up to here I given the openings, and you can see here we have opening here too. So that means wherever you have the opening, you just place the openings over there. So once you place this one, then later on you select, just right click, the F slab, and the separate opening we have placed over here. It's fine. That's it. Then so that's it. Now the next one, we have to define the load, because we are going to define the loads, we are going to define the load patterns, loads, the combos, everything we define here. Then later we will be, even you can assign the load, then you can copy and paste into the remaining levels. Okay?
And this slab, madam, the slab is we placed on the external face of the beam. Will it be okay, or?
Yeah, currently I placed like that. Normally we will be placing internal face of the beam, right?
Yeah. So, and here also we did not make any beams, madam. The top.
This here we have the beams.
No, left we have
this
top
side.
Yeah.
Actually, in that CAD plan there is no beam, but normally we need the beam over there, right? So I'll just make one more beam over here. For example, if it is not there in the CAD file, then we have to make the beam. Then what to do? We'll just go to this beam. I just turned on that layer, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
So if I wanted to draw the beam, you can just simply select here this draw beams. Then you have to select the column from here, 300 by 900. This is the one we have selected. Then I'm just going to draw the beam from here to here. You can, normally from here till here we need, right? So I'm just going to select it from here to here. Okay, that's it. We have placed the beams over here. Yeah, actually we need the beam there. Anyway, we done all these things. Next, what we need to do, I need to assign the load patterns. So we have, in this case, we have the dead load, we have the live load. Then this, then we have to select. We need to assign the seismic load and the wind load. Okay, so dead load and super dead load also, like the one which is partition wall. You remember that last previous exercises we have done, like partition wall, it's super dead load. Then normally when we consider, and the seismic load, we will define 4 seismic load in the different direction: X positive and my negative directions, Y positive and negative directions.
Okay. But wind load we did not assign, madam.
Yes, we'll do that according to the building. Wind load also I'm going to assign over here. 105 mph wind speed I'm going to assign. Okay, this is what I want to do. So the So live load, I mean wind load, live load, which is live load, normally the people, the movable object like furniture, so according to that calculations we need to assign it. Then the seismic load and the wind load we need to assign it. So now we are just going to we are using here the UBC 97 code for the this one seismic. Okay, so for this so anyway we need to define first, then we will see how to assign it. So I'm just going to define all these things. You can just go to the define, and we will select define load patterns, this one. Click on the load pattern. So the dead load is there already and the live load is also there. Then I'm just going to add here super dead SD. Select from here the super dead and you add. Next I need to add seismic load in different direction. I do here EX1, which is seismic load, and you can see here the this thing. Here we have to assign the code. I'm using the code UBC 97. Okay, this is the code we are assigning. So basically, okay, we'll see that the UBC code we assign, then you can just okay, UBC, fine. Then what else we need? Modify the lateral load. When you go to the modify lateral load, you have to give over here, this is positive X directions we given, right? So we'll turn off all these things. The positive X directions we have done. Then you can see here the CT, program calculations. So this I'm going to give here 0.02. Okay. Then over strength, this one, the factor. This factor is 8.5 now. We are going to give 4.5. Then soil type. You can just see here the soil type SA, SBSC. So when you refer the
soil investigation and UBC we can do.
UBC you can check. So this also SD is the normal soil actually. So I'm selecting that one. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And this over strength factor number, I mean, this anywhere it is mentioned in the UBC or I never use it.
Actually, it is mentioned in the UBC code, yes.
And the time period also, that also I did not use.
Which one? Yeah.
The time period, program calculated in
program calculated time period, yes. So this is actually we in UBC you can see here the different soil type actually over there. The reference
that
you
I have seen,
you just go to the CSI. CSI UBC 97, just something like this you type, so you will get the CSI, all this definition like CSI UBC even this is the normal one, like a presentations you can see it, but apart from this you have the in CSI site also you can check. I have seen that one somewhere, and design seismic code. Not seeing now. I'll give you that link. It's there. It is there in ETAB. ETAB itself, the CSI you can select, then the codes.
Okay. Please send me that link, madam.
I'll do.
Yeah.
Basically the same code, but the updated code what they are using in this one you can see it. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that's it. So I select here the normal soil STA soil I selected. Then the seismic zone factor, that is also mentioned over there. Okay, that I'll select here 0.2.
Yeah, okay.
Then that's it. So we given X electricity. Yeah, then the remaining things are fine. Okay, SG user code user defined. Yes, fine. Buttons factor, then click OK. So the next one I'll select here, add. Okay, next we have to give here EX2, and that also you have to select the same code.
Yeah.
Add and modify lateral loads. You can just remove this, it's positive directions. EX2 SD and 0.2 0.02. Then here we will be given 4.5. Then click OK. Then EY UBC add load, modify the lateral loads. We'll turn off all these things. Okay, so modify and okay, so all this lateral, seismic load we define.
Yeah.
And what we need to do, we need to define the wind load from here. So let's see, we select the wind, then select the wind load, and in wind load you select this one. I selected here. This one, ASE 710, this one. This is the one we have selected. Then you have to select your add load, then modify the lateral loads. Then we have to select this wind load we have defined before. You remember in the first exercise we have defined the wind load. Exposure from the extents, that is fine. The remaining
things, to me, madam, what is how to do
this? Exposure from the frame and shell, exposure from the extent, and you can the wind coefficient 0.8 0.5, so that is the same thing we'll be selecting. And here you can see I changed this one into 105. Okay, 105. That's it. It's fine. Then click OK. So that also we have defined over there. Then we click OK. So all this load patterns we have defined. Now you can just go to the define and you select the load cases. Then accordingly the load case is also defined over here. Correct, right? The load pattern we defined, the load case is also defined. So you can select, and in case you wanted to modify, you can go to the modify and we can, in case anything we need to change it. So anyway, that's fine. Now we have to I make sure that there is no other, all the loads defined over the pattern I defined, the load is also defined along with that. Next, what we need to define, we need to define the mass. When you do seismic calculations, seismic analysis, if you want to do, you have to define your mass. So you remember the previous exercise, we have done that mass participation ratio report, everything we select. So first you need to define your mass. So normally the same way how the name indicate, that is the self weight plus the what we can say, live load, correct, right? So that means the DL plus LL will come.
Yes.
That is normally we considering to be a mass. So we have 3 types of options to define the mass in ETABS, like element self mass, additional mass, and specific mass. So currently I'm using here the specific mass, so we'll see that how to define it. We have to go to the define. When you select the define, you can see the mass source. Just
mass source.
Yeah, click on this mass source, and this mass source you can see this one, modify the mass source. You can see the element self mass, additional mass, and the specific load, specific load pattern. So I'm just going to define based on my load patterns, correct, right? So in this case, it's the best way is considering 100% dead load plus 25% live load. Okay, when your live load does not exceed 3 kilonewton per square meter.
Okay.
If it is more than 3 kilometer, if it is coming less than 3 kilonewton, then 0.25, that means 25% live load.
Okay.
If it is more than 3 km, then we have to select 0.5, that means 50% live load.
Okay.
Correct. So currently we are using 25. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll define here. We need dead load. So I select. So I'll turn off these two and I select the specific load patterns. Then dead load add. Click here live, and we give here 0.25.
Yeah.
One more thing we have to do, live load you can add, and super dead also we have to add over here. So I did not define the super dead load here. See here, you cannot see the super dead load here because I did not define it.
You did not design it.
I did not define it. So I have to define it first. Cancel. We have to go to the define, and we have to select it from here, load patterns, here SD. That is the super dead load. Okay, add new patterns, add into the this thing. Then we have to go to the define mass source, and I'm selecting from here modify, and select these two. We turned off, specified we given the dead load and the super dead load. Okay, plus live load I'm selecting. So select here live, but this is 0.25. But remember that condition, if it is more than 3 kilonewton, then we have to consider 50. Okay.
Yeah.
So we click here add, then click OK. So we have defined our mass. Next we have to do here the load combinations. For what purpose we are assigning the load combination? That means we have more than one load acting on the structure elements, correct, right? More than one.
Yeah.
That means not only the dead load, not only the live load, more than one load, like dead plus live plus whatever, so and so. So there we are assigning the load combination. So we are going to assign the load combinations here. Actually you can define, you just go to the define, and you can select here load combinations. define and you select the load combination. See here, currently it is empty over
All
there.
right. Yeah.
Actually the previous one, because here we have taken the empty one, so you have to assign everything, right? But
Yeah.
remember that the previous one, when you select the template over there, so many things were coming here by default, you know, so many
Yeah.
combinations. So for example, if I wanted to create a new combo, I can just select this one, then I can just give any name. I'll give over there, then dead load plus live load, then add, like this, whatever I can add over here, then I click OK. So that that is defined over there. But I'm not going for this one, because you have different types of load combinations which is already available in this ETAB. So we'll be selecting here add default design combos. You just select that, I'll define this one. Then currently you can see the steel, concrete, frame, etc. So I'm selecting over here concrete frame design, concrete shear wall design, concrete slab design, these three, because currently we are doing the concrete one, right? So we select all these things and convert to user combinations. Then you have to select this convert to user combination. So select the convert to user combinations, then you click OK. So you can see here so many are coming over here.
Yeah.
So once you select the first one, then you go to the modify. You can see here the dead load 1.4 and the super dead load 1.4. This is the ratio they have taken. So the same way it is based on this one, it's already created. But
by default it will create. Okay.
Yeah, default it is created. But if we want, we can edit also. Correct. The same.
Yeah, the factor we can edit.
Yeah, you can. I mean, the factor, not only the factor, you can edit it. For example, let's say I have to select here. Yeah, the dead load I select, and this is an SD. This one we have added the fact. I mean, already the factors are there. We can edit that one, and the name also you can change it. Suppose you wanted to give here DD plus LL plus SD, like this.
Yeah,
name change you want, you can do it
for easy understanding.
Yeah. So I'll select this S3, then I select modify combo. So this is what I'm going to use now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whichever is not required, we can delete from here also.
Yeah, you can delete it.
Yeah.
You can delete it, and now I'm just going to add here dead load, live load, and super load, super dead load, and the wind load. This is what we have selected.
Yeah.
So I give here DD plus. If you want that factor also, you can add 1.2 DD plus 1 LL, like that. So anyway, currently I'll do like this, LL plus SD plus wind. Okay, then we click OK. So you can see the name is changed.
Yeah.
Then we click OK. So that is the load combinations we are going to use now. Okay. Then
now whatever the combination, everything it will analyze, madam.
No, actually when you do the analyze, it is asking you to select the combo according
while doing the analysis.
According to that only it will be analyzed. Okay. Otherwise we have so many things over there, everything will be analyzed, right?
Yeah, that is what I'm asking.
Yeah. We have to set the load combo, what to analyze. When you set, according to that only it will be analyzed.
Okay.
Then now I wanted to assign the loads. Floor covering load, floor load 2 kilonewton for the SD load, super dead load. Okay. And live load again another 2 kilonewton, and the wall load 2 kilonewton. So the first two, that means SD load and both, floor load and the wall load, both I'm going to give as an SD load, and then the live load also we are assigning. So this is what we need to do now. So to do that, you have to select your slab. So you can just simply click and select it, or else you can just make sure you go to the select. From the select, you can see select, object type, See, any object you can select it from here. Okay, so from here you just select that floor, then you click select. See here the floor is got selected now. So this is the way you can select by the object type. Or what you can do, I'll click cancel, press escape. You can select and you go to the select and you can go to the properties. From the properties, I select the slab section. See this one. This is the way when you select it. This the slab is already we have defined here F300. That means this is useful when you have different types of slabs over there. Maybe let's imagine that you have F300, F200 or 120 like this in your project. Then you just wanted to pick only the F300, then this is the best method. The other one, you go and pick the floor, all the floor will be selected. Correct, right? Same like this for the frames also you can do it. So anyway, I selected this F300, then we click here select. So again it is selected. In this case, both the method you can use it anyways. Now we need to assign. So to assign this one, we need to go to the assign. Which one? The shell, and we have to choose slab, assign shell loads, and you have to select this uniform, not the shell loads you need to select, and we have to select here uniform. So you can click over here, all these loads you can see it. So I'm just going to define, I'm going to add here the dead load. What is the load we have given? 2, right? Then we click here apply. So dead load we assign to this one. And again you click, then you can select here super dead load. Okay, I click here apply. Then I'll select this case I'm selecting here the live load, add to existing load. That means that's a new load, but we need to assign into the existing load. Then we click apply, then click OK. Now we have to check. How can we check that how many loads are assigned over here? You just need to right click on your slab. Then you can see here the load, and you can see here the live load is there, and you can see here uniform. Actually I have assigned over here it separately. For example, instead of that, if this is okay, you can assign it this way, the dead load, super dead load, and this one is showing here. Instead of that, what I'm going to do, I just wanted to show you. Okay, we'll see here now. Just right click. Currently you have one load here, which is the dead load, correct, right? Then the super dead load also I just wanted to assign. I don't want to separately assign it, I need to assign along with this one. So what I'm going to do here, you can just go to the assign the shell loads, and you have to select the uniform. Then you click here, and I select here SD. In this case, you see here the replace existing load. Instead of that, add to existing load I will give. So click here add to existing load and apply. Then next I'm selecting the live load, that I will be selecting the replace existing load only. Then click here apply, then click OK. This is not selected, so select it and click apply. Then you click close and just right click, and you can see here the load pattern live. No, it is not
the same only.
Okay, I just select assign the shell load uniform. Maybe I'll assign the live load, then click apply. Then we select again, and I'm assigning over here the super dead load, which is add to the existing load. Then click apply, then click OK, right click, might be because of two different names. Actually, add to existing in the sense whatever the load you have. Okay, so in this case what I done, I have selected from there the SD. Okay, I'll tell you what I mean. For example, I'll go here. So just right click and check only the dead load we assign. Now let's say we have to select here, assign, and select the shell load uniform. Then we select it. I'm not selecting here the same dead load we have used. Okay, then I give here supposed to be the load, just an example. I given another loads. Then we give here add to the existing load. Then you click apply. Then in this case, because here we have already used separate one we created like SD load. So this case, when you click here, you can see here it comes under the dead, the uniform load of 2 kilonewton per meter square and 3 kilonewton. You understood, right? So there, if you are using replace in the sense the 2 will be replaced and 3 will be added.
Okay.
Because the same load, both are dead load.
Now what we did, madam, we did apply to the existing or replace?
No, what I done, actually the super dead load in the sense basically it's dead load only. We just simply created. Yes. But instead of, suppose you imagine that you did not created the super dead load. Yeah. But you wanted to create dead load, then you need to consider the super dead load also. So in that cases, you given the, normally when you assign over here, you will be having the options over there. When you assign, by default it will be replace existing load. So when you do replace existing load, for example, the dead load and super dead load both together I'm assigning under the dead load only, supposed to be. So in that cases, first you assign 2, then what you given, you assign apply, then again you are assigning 3 and you give over the suppose if it is replace existing load, the 2 will be replaced with the 3. Instead of that, I need that 2 for dead load and 3 for the super dead load supposed to be. Then I have to add here, add to existing load. Okay. So in our cases, anyway, I have defined over there the super dead load. So I can add separately. So clear, right? This is what I said. Yeah. So I'll just go back to the undo. Okay. Then assign, let's say, okay. So now we have to add the super dead load. So load patterns uniform, and we have to select it from here. Okay, SD, we have already SD. I give here 2, all 2 we are selecting now. Apply. Then
add to the existing load or
sorry, no, I'm not adding into this because it is the new load, right? Once you create something like SD, it's considering as a new load. I'm saying that the other cases, the dead load only, but I just wanted to apply 2 dead loads over there, like 2 for dead load, normal dead load, and 3 for supposed to be the super dead load. I did not define, just imagine that I did not define the SD. So in that cases, normally the first one will replace and the 3 will be placed over there. So instead of that, you can give add to existing load, but in this case anyway, I have defined that load pattern, so you can just take it from there. Then clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
Then we have to go to the live load and we click apply. So once select and we click apply. So once we done this, you just right click and you can see all the loads which is defined, but currently you can see everything is separate because it's a separate load, correct? Otherwise, suppose you the super dead load and the dead load together you give 2, then it will be coming under the dead, then the live load will be there. Yeah. Anyway, we assign the load here to the floor. Fine, that's it. Next, what we need to do, we have to copy and paste the same thing into the remaining levels. To do that, you can just go to the edit and you have an option over here called replicate. So just click on this replicate and you go to the story. already you have in story 1, right? This is in story 1 now.
Story 1, yes.
We select story 2 to story 20. Okay. Actually, now the same wall thickness, same column, same frame, everything is coming in the all the levels. But
All the
normally
fields, yeah.
we will be having the changes, right? For
Yeah, we'll
example,
reduce the columns,
yeah.
yes.
So in that cases, you can change later also. I will discuss about that. How can we
Okay,
change it?
okay, sure.
So that normally we will consider. For example, let's say I have 1 to 10 story. I'm using the particular column, wall, etc. Then after that, the wall column size is changing. Yeah. So in
Yeah.
that cases where the size is changing, that you can consider as a master, what we say that, like a master floor. Then the other one we follow as a similar. We'll discuss about that. Currently I'm just copy as it is. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
okay, we have selected everything. Then we click here apply. No select. Yeah. So what we need to select here, first we have to select. So to select this, you can just simply drag and you can select it. Otherwise you have to go here, select by object type. I just wanted to select the column, right? We have the columns over there. Beams we have, you select the braces, null lines, this all coming under the beam, so it's better to select everything. Wall,
Yeah.
we need, floors we need, then what else we need? Openings we need.
Openings, yeah.
That's it, right? Nothing else.
Wall, yeah.
Line, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Slab is there?
Slab is
Floors
the floor
is there.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Then we click here select. So everything is selected now. Then I
Yeah.
click close. Then you can just go to the edit and you click here replicate. Then you can select the story. I'm just going to select it from 2 to 20.
Yeah, okay.
Then you click here apply. See here,
Yeah, okay.
it's copied.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the way also you can do it, because normally we see this one, you have an options here, all stories, then you can create it, like when you place the column, all the stories the column will be placed,
Yeah, yeah,
beams,
understood,
everything.
man.
But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem is in between you wanted to change your columns and your flows, then you find difficulty over there because everything is considered as same, all stories. Yeah,
Yeah,
same
yeah.
thing. So actually in later I have to change the column, the wall thickness, everything. So that is the reason we have used this one. So if you do this way, the level by level also you can change it, or the particular levels you can change together.
Yeah.
So in that cases, when you use, especially for the tall buildings and all, it's better to define the first one and copy and paste it. Yeah,
Yeah.
replicate it. Now next what we need to do, we have to assign the restraint. To assign the restraint, you need to go to the, you can select here the plan, just click on this plan. When you click on the plan and you go to the base level, select the base level from here and click here apply, then click OK. So you can see that. Then you
Yeah.
select all these things. Okay, so after this we will be going to the assign, joint, and I'm selecting this restraint and I'm selecting this one. Okay,
Fix
this
it.
is the one we selected, and click apply and close. So we have assigned the restraints over there.
Yeah, okay.
Now I just wanted to check my model. That means we need to check the model consistency now. So to do that, you can just go to the analyze. Then you can see here the option check model. So once you check the model, if you want everything, like check meshing for all stories, check loading for all stories, everything you just wanted to, actually I did not add the meshing everything over there, that later
Yeah.
also you can add, but anyway currently I'll select all here.
Oh.
Then we click OK. So once you do that, it's analyze level by level. In case any messages or anything, it will be showing over there. I mean it comes after. the story by story it is checking. Model has been checked, no warning messages were generated.
Okay.
So everything is fine. And one more thing what you can do, in this cases we just copy and pasted, because here everything we assigned accordingly, so that is the reason there is no problem over there. But when we work in projects and all, sometimes there may be, mistakenly you assigned two section properties in the same place, some or other things may have. So in that cases, if you do this one, it's better when you created the level 1 and you assign your model check, analyze the model, then make sure that there is no changes, then later only you copy and paste it, later only you do the replicate.
Yeah, okay.
Got it,
But
right?
if we want to change, we can change in the particular flows only.
Yeah, particular flows you can change it, but this, for example, mistakenly, like you see that when I assign the column structural steel, beam, by default it was coming steel, right? You remember that? Then later on I said, like, if you want you can just draw it, but we prefer by doing like right click and change the section properties, because already one section is assigned over there. But mistakenly you didn't see that and you draw the columns again over there and you copy paste into the all the flows, in the sense, see, so many frames will be there, so these all the frames again you correct, in the sense the same effort of creating new model.
Yes.
So that is what, like when you create the first story and you have planned to copy and paste it, just make sure that there is no issues on your first story, then copy and paste it.
Okay.
That is what.
Now this model, there is no warning message, madam. This is what kind of warning will come in the models?
Model warning in the sense, basically, like, the same way I said, we have the steel frames over there, okay? Then one more steel frames, mistakenly one concrete also we placed on top of that, or some intersections. The
like
model
merge, two
related,
properties assigned, okay.
Two properties assigned over there, or like one steel bar is there, then one concrete bar, both is having some kind of intersections. So this type of, like, model related, this is not the other analysis, the model related, if we face, even in Revit, when we do that, let's say you remember that I said when you give the column, you give the column below the slab, you remember that? Yeah. So in this case, suppose we have given that height is more than that, so that is also a problem. So these kind of model related problems, we call it as a model related problem. But when you directly create it in the ETABS, actually most of the things they are clearing, but when you later we will learn how to take it from the Revit structural model here, okay? So in that cases, if you did not follow everything over there properly, so many issues will be showing over there. So basically model, what we can say, model related problem, it can be intersections, it can, like a clashes, or it can be same elements is coming more than one time in the same place, like 2 or 3 sections properties assigned, or wall, whatever, that kind of issues. So anyway, what I'm saying, first we have to check the bottom one is properly done. If there is any issues, then only you have to go to the if you want, I'll show you. Maybe. See here, it's showing that in story 19 B5 and B13s are overlapping each other.
Okay.
So something like that. So overlap, that overlap equal to that value, check at this coordinate. See here, the coordinate value is also giving over here, XYZ value.
Yeah.
Okay, so based on this coordinate you can figure it out. But here the problem is actually the one level when we created there were some issues, then when we copy and pasted, the same issues as copy and pasted into everything. Correct.
Okay, that is why.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, that initially we make sure that there is no warnings, then you copy and paste it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. So anyway, here we have checked, there is no message or
Warning, yes.
Now next what we need to do, we have to check now the next one is I need to assign the meshing. I have to assign the mesh for slabs, meshing for the shear walls, all these things. So that also we will do today. And
that we can do individual or together we can do, madam?
No, slab you have to do separate because that's all different tools.
Okay.
So slab separately, shear wall separate, I mean wall separately, frame separately you have to do.
No, that I understood, madam. But now actually before doing this 20-story copy paste, we can do in single floor and copy, or which way is better?
That also you can do it. Single floor you can do and copy it. But anyway, here we will be select other full floor objects and we will do the meshing together. So it doesn't matter. Both the way it is okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it for the, I'll click here 3D views, and I just wanted to select all the floor now. So we will be just selecting, select, and you can select the select options and select here object type, which is floor. Then click select, then click OK. All the floor is selected. Then we have to go to the assign. Then you can see shell. From the shell you can see assign. You have to select the shell. From this shell you can go here and see floor auto mesh options. Just click on this floor auto mesh options, and I'm just going to give the default meshing over there because last time we have given 3 by 3.
3 by 3.
Yeah, you can do that way also, but that means we are defining it. But instead of that, herely the default, the ETAB will define it. Yeah. So we select the default, then I click here apply. Saying that once more, we go to the select object type floor, select, click close, and shell assignment floor auto mesh options, the default, then we click here apply. Yeah, it is assigned. So we'll see that. How can you see that it is assigned or not? Let's say I'll go to the plan. Maybe we'll select the level 1 or any other floors we select. Then after this you see over here this display, set display options. You just click on the set display options. Then I'll just click here shell analysis mesh, turn on the shell analysis mesh, apply to all windows, then we click here apply. It's assigned by the story by story, we'll see. See here?
Yeah.
The mesh is assigned over here.
Yeah.
So it's already assigned. Then you can just click here, copy. Okay. So we have assigned for the slab. Now next, what we need to do? We need to assign for the wall. Yes. So we have to select the wall type over here, then we need to assign it. So I'll be just selecting, select object type wall, and click here select. So all the walls are selected. Then we have to go to the assign shell. You can see wall auto mesh options. Select the wall auto mesh options, and default is no meshing for straight walls and auto rectangular meshing for curved walls. So that means if I do here, there is no meshing for my walls because I don't have any curved wall over here. All are straight walls, correct?
Straight wall.
So
Yes.
I'm just going to use here auto rectangular mesh for my wall.
Okay.
Then we will remove this. Then you click here apply. Then click it is applying. Okay, then we click close. So that is assigned for the walls. Okay.
Oh.
Then next what we need to do, we have to assign for the frame. So select, and you have to select it from here, object type. I'm selecting all the objects, which is column, beam, braces, null lines, etc. So
Okay.
that means column, select this one, press the shift and select up to here. All these properties we have selected. Then click here select, taken, and we have selected. Then click OK. Then after this you need to go to the assign frame. From the frame we have to select frame auto mesh option, this one. Select the frame auto mesh options, and here same thing, there is no changes, we have to do the same thing, the auto mesh frame object. That's it. I'll click here apply. Okay, then close.
But why we are giving for beam and this one also, madam, that auto mesh options?
Actually, like why we are giving basically the mesh options, it's saying that our elements, elements will be more flexible, so the result will vary. What we can say for that, that means that the flexibility of the elements will be increased when you give that, when you do the analysis, the flexibility of the elements will be increased when
Okay.
you do this kind of
Mesh.
meshes. So that is the reason. So mesh is basically a network of line elements. You see that line elements,
Yeah, I
and
can
it
see.
is interconnecting modes used into model a structural system. So
Yeah.
this system is normally what we say that this system is then restrained with boundary conditions and subjected to mechanical and thermal loading. For that purpose we are using this one. So basically when you use the auto meshing, the benefit is it's saying that elements will be normally the elements is considering as rigid, but when you apply, the elements will be more flexible type.
Okay.
Got it, right? So
Yeah.
that is the reason we assign. But mostly, normally
Yeah.
we are not assigning for the beams and all. Most of the cases we will assign for the slab.
Slab, yeah, this is what I am asking.
Okay.
But
So
there will be a difference if we are doing mesh, the analysis, it will be different. The results will be.
different in the, yes, slight difference. It's saying that when you give that meshes, it will be more accurate.
Okay.
This is the
So the accuracy is okay, madam, but there will be difference in reinforcement and other things.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay,
That is
that's okay.
okay. So we assign the cell, and we have okay. What we done now? We selected the
Everything we
frames,
assume.
and we have assigned that. We select all those frame type, and we have assigned it, right?
Yeah.
The auto mesh we have assigned. Now what we need to do? I'll just go to the select, and I can see here get previous selections. What was my previous selections? My previous selection is my beam, columns, all these things what we have selected. So I select that previous selections, And I'm just going to do here assign frames. From the frame you can see floor meshing options. First we done frame auto mesh options. Now we are doing frame floor meshing options. You select that one, then you can choose here include selected frame object in mesh. I select this one, then we click here apply, then click OK. See here, that means what is happening over here, you can see that where that beams are intersecting with your slab, because I have drawn in that way. I selected exterior face, right?
Yes, yes.
So you can see
I saw
that
that one.
wherever we have the intersections, that all you can see it.
Yeah, okay.
That beam and those intersections. Clear now?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's it. Now we have to assign for our walls the labels, peer labels we need to assign. So that we will continue with the next class. Okay.
Yeah, okay, okay.
So that is the next thing what we have to do. So just remember that one. Yeah. I'll save this file, then we'll continue with this. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay.